Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Okay, guys, so this is part 2 of 2 regarding the illegal access of voting equipment in Georgia and other states. I'm going to share details with you guys about this new video evidence that was just obtained. So here's where we left off. We're now up to August. Okay, we discovered in August that this Georgia breach was part of a coordinated, widespread effort to access illegally voting equipment. And we found out in August that Trump-related figures arranged this entire thing. So through court filings and interviews, we now know that attorney Sidney Powell arranged for this same team to access and gather election data in Michigan, in Georgia, and then a Trump campaign attorney got the team to do the same in the state of Nevada. Then another Trump world figure who is allegedly involved in all of this is former intelligence official Jim Penrose, and then also an attorney for Sidney Powell, a woman named Stephanie Lambert. So a lot of these people are under investigation right now. We also heard that former Cyber Ninja CEO Doug Logan was one of the people who illegally accessed these machines. I shared that with you guys a while back. Now it appears there's video evidence to back all of this up. Outdoor surveillance video. This was at the front door of the Coffee County, Georgia election office. It shows that in January of 2021, Logan and a man named Jeffrey Lenberg visited the office together on 2 occasions. This was on January 18th and January 19th. Lenberg, just to let you know who he is basically held up by the right wing as a systems vulnerability expert. Well, surveillance video shows that in addition to the visits he made with Logan, Lenberg also visited the election office 5 more times by himself. This was all in January of 2021. The surveillance video also shows that Kathy Latham woman, remember her from the last segment? She was greeting multiple employees from Sullivan Strickler on January 7th. That was the day of the breach. And Sullivan Strickler, you may recall from the first video, that's the forensics firm run by Paul Maggio. So Latham's attorney denies any wrongdoing. He said that Latham wouldn't know anything about this. She was never involved in any impropriety. She didn't authorize or participate in ballot scanning or any imaging of any data, blah, 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 blah. Here's the problem for Latham. She's also a teacher, by the way. This is relevant because she said under oath that she taught a full day of school on the day that she's seen in this video greeting these people at the elections office. Latham claims that she briefly went to the elections office, but she said she was only there after school ended. She said, around close to 4 p.m. Latham said, quote, "I taught a full schedule. I didn't have a planning period, so I can't remember." Yeah, well, surveillance video proves she's either lying or she's wrong. It shows Latham entering the elections office at 11:42 a.m. and she didn't leave until almost 1:30 p.m. So she was there for almost 2 hours in the middle of the day. Then she was seen on video returning again at 3:48 p.m. and she didn't leave until after 6 p.m. Briefly my ass. Oh, and elections board member Eric Cheney, you might remember from video 1, he was also captured on surveillance video entering the office on the day of the illegal breach. And the video shows that Sullivan Strickler's team didn't leave the building until 7:43 p.m. So that's 2 hours after the office closed. So actually more than 2 hours. They officially closed at 5 p.m. And according to discovery documents in a related lawsuit, Sullivan Strickler was paid $26,000 for that 1 day of work for, quote, copies of virtually every component of the county voting system, including the central tabulation server. And they were paid by attorney Sidney Powell's firm. Now, a Finnish computer expert told reporters that one of the major problems with these unauthorized illegal breaches is that, quote, because these idiots are being idiots, when they do these copies, they leave, as they did in Mesa County, evidence that this computer has been tampered with. So now there is a claim this server was tampered with when it was actually the Stop the Steal people. So what he's saying is they get to go and they show Trump supporters and people like loony Mike Lindell, oh, look, we have evidence of tampering. But they were the ones who did the tampering. They're the tamperers, if that's even a word. I mean, of course, that's a small concern compared to the fact that they could install their own malware. They could, put in some sort of backdoor access that would help them rig the midterms or the 2024 presidential election. So this is on video. They have these people going in the building. They're stone cold busted. Get your alley cat coat, hush puppy shoes, everything you came with, because you stone cold busted. That's all I got to say. Anyway, when and if I hear more, because there's going to be more, I will let you know. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.